Welcome to It Pays to Save, where we're going to show you some smart, simple, successful strategies for finding financial freedom. And this is the 4-step program, and we'll be starting step 2 with living in debt. So there's really no nice way to say it. If you're one of the average Americans living in debt, then you have very little chance of becoming wealthy. Not only will debt derail any plans you have of becoming rich, the very money you need to become wealthy is being spent making debt payments. But don't worry, there is hope. By the time you finish this work, you will be well on your way to living debt-free. However, you must complete the first step, paycheck to paycheck, in order to find the money that you need to pay down your debt. The next step to financial freedom is to take the extra money that you saved each month and pay off those credit card bills. Believe it or not, there is a way to pay them down which can also save you money at the same time. You've already finished one of the hardest steps in this series. But now you have to make a commitment to yourself and to your future to take the money you saved each month and pay off the past. Each step will get easier, but you have to continue using the previous information you've learned along the way. It will pay off. After you finish with drowning in debt, you'll be out of the negative column and well on your way to retiring rich. If you haven't read More Ways to Save and Learn to Earn More, now is the time to do so. Remember, do not go into debt when you're trying to make just a little extra money from the Learn to Earn More information. We specifically chose ways to make money from a hobby or a talent that you already have the necessary means to market. Make sure to keep your eyes on the goal. Don't accumulate more debt with the hopes that it will pay off later. Also, any extra money you do earn from your hobby, skills, or talent must go directly into paying off your debt and nowhere else. With that being said, if you currently have no debt of any kind other than your mortgage, I still think it's a good idea to go through this step. It will remind you how even small amounts of debt can bring you large amounts of grief. This step will also act as a resource for you to access at any time you are considering making a purchase that you can't afford and are planning to go into debt for it. Even if you carry a mortgage, we will show you how to cut years off of the life of your loan. The information is here. Take a few minutes to go through this step, even if you're currently living debt-free. Here is the average interest families are paying on their mortgage, their auto, their credit cards, and student loans. Even if you take the student loan out of the picture, the average family is paying over $7,000 just in interest. That's over $600 a month. But if you could turn just the interest around, think about how much money you would have to invest. All it takes is a determination and a commitment to turn your debt into investments. So let's look at how quickly we can do that.